Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the original Pfister Comet in Grand Theft Auto Online. It's been a long time since I've customized this thing. I'm looking forward to getting into this actually. I have an idea for a build that we're going to do. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so of course with the original Comet you can actually upgrade it to the Comet Retro Custom. In case you guys were unfamiliar with that, that is an option that you can do. Maybe we'll do a Comet Retro Custom customization of this thing in the near future. For right now though, we are going to go for the armor. We're going to upgrade that all the way. Next up we have the bodywork, and we can add arch extensions to this car if we want to. I personally think it does add a little bit to the car. I just don't know if I actually want to add it or not. I kind of like it better without the arch extensions, so we're gonna just leave them off. For the brakes, we're gonna go all the way up on that, of course. For the bumpers, we can add the splitter with canards or the splitter with twin canards. Let's go for the splitter with the twin canards. It's a little more aggressive. I kind of like it. For the engine, we're going to go all the way up on that, of course. For the exhaust, we can add a dual shotgun exhaust. I like how it looks. Let's add it. Next up, we got the lights. We're going to go xenon on those, of course. For the plate, we're going to go yellow on black. For the respray, of course, this thing only has a primary option on it. I could have sworn this thing actually had two options before, but you know what? Maybe I'm mistaken. I was thinking of going for a blue or an orange for this thing. I actually wanted to do both, to be honest with you. Kind of feeling like doing something a little more basic. I feel like I've been doing a lot of like marine or blue lately, but honestly, I think it's such a good looking color. So I'm actually going to add marine or blue to this thing. Next up, we are going to add a roll cage and a chassis upgrade. For the spoiler, we are going to add one because it does give the traction bonus, and this car definitely does need the traction bonus. I do remember that for sure. So I just don't know if I want to go for the high level spoiler or if I want to go for the GT wing. I kind of think the GT wing actually suits this thing a little bit better than the high level spoiler. So we're going to go for the GT wing. Why not? Next up, we got the suspension. We can lower this thing down, barely at all, but we're going to do it. Transmission all the way up, of course, and the turbo as well. For the wheels, now there's been, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of new rims out since the last time I customized this thing, which was a long time ago. So let's actually just see if any of these rims, ooh, the Forged 5 almost look really good on this thing. I'm almost tempted to put those on. Let's see. Ooh, the Super Luxe is a really good looking rim as well. I feel like that looks really good with this car. Let's see. I believe, yeah, the rest are locked for me still, so I'm honestly thinking, let's go for the Super Luxe. It's a brand new rim. I think it's going to suit this car pretty well. Now, what I might do for the wheels is I might go white. I might check out what orange is looking like. I was going to go for like a, I can't remember what the name of the company. I want to say Shark Works. They used to make 911 GT3s, I believe, and they would do blue and orange color themes. And I remember I used to have one back in the day when I used to play GTA like a long time ago. I think it was actually back on Xbox One. But it honestly does not look very good, so I think we're just going to actually go for maybe even like stone silver on the rims or like a black steel. I kind of don't want to go like fully black, I feel like. Let's go stone silver. I like that. Tire design, we could add one, of course. Not really feeling it though, to be honest, so we're just gonna leave it off. We are gonna go bulletproof tires though, of course, and the tire smoke, I'm not gonna add one. I never mess with tire smoke really. For the windows, we are gonna tint these all the way out. And that's pretty much it for this thing, guys. Let's take it down to the ground. We are gonna do a sound test and a review. Alright guys, let's see how this thing actually sounds. Honestly, the Comet sounds pretty good, especially for a car that was released all the way back in 2013 with the game. I think it actually sounds, pretty decent. Off the line, this thing is rear wheel drive only, of course. I'm going to just show that to you guys right now, just in case you don't believe me. It is rear wheel drive. Now, getting into the review, we're actually going to go the opposite way that I usually go. So should be pretty interesting. You know, this thing only costs $100,000, and for that price, honestly, I do feel like it is one of the best cars you can get in Grand Theft Auto Online. Even to this day, you know, obviously only at that price point. There's definitely, don't get me wrong, there's definitely way better cars you can get in Grand Theft Auto Online right now. But for the price, it is definitely, I would definitely put it in my top 5 cars, you know, for the price in relation to, you know, how good the performance is. This thing does actually handle decently well. Don't get me wrong, could be better, but it does handle decently well. It's decently fast. It has an okay top speed. You know, it's a sports car. It's not bad. Let's actually just test the handling real quick. Wow, I've never done that before, I don't think. Okay. So the back end on this car does really like to slide out, especially on the corners, obviously. I think that was really obvious. Of course, it's on the corners that the back end slides out. It's not going to do that in a straight line. But this car, I do always remember the handling always kind of bugged me because the rear end of the car would always slide out a little more than you'd perhaps like it to, which was always, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it always kind of annoyed me. But with that being said, I still think the handling of this car is quite good. It definitely, I would definitely put it above the vast majority of muscle cars as far as handling goes. I mean, I guess, you know, that's kind of a bad comparison to make because this thing's, you know, a sports car, but it definitely is a pretty decently handling car, especially for 100K. And like I said, the acceleration and the top speed are pretty decent as well for the money. Overall, I just think that the Comet is just a good car. It's a classic car in Grand Theft Auto Online, that's for sure. You know, I think, you know, almost everyone who's played the game since 2013 has owned a Comet at one point or another. And I definitely just think it's you know, deserving of some love in 2021. I know obviously we have the Comet SR now, and we also have the Comet S2. There's, you know, there's obviously some better iterations of the Comet, but for only $100,000, I don't think you can go wrong with this thing. Oh no. Okay, well, you know what, it wasn't that bad. Could have been worse. I would 100% recommend picking up a Comet if you don't have one in Grand Theft Auto Online, and if you have the garage space and the money to upgrade it and to buy it, I'd say it's pretty much a no-brainer. You can definitely have a bit of fun with this car, that's for sure. Anyway guys, I think that's pretty much it for the customization and the review today. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Let me know what you think of my customization down below in the comments. Obviously, it's not the most extravagant customization because this thing doesn't have many things you can really do to it, but let me know nonetheless in the comments down below what you thought of my build. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.